What is happening, everyone? What is going on? How you doing? Happy Friday. For some people, it has been a happy Monday. It's been a happy Tuesday. It's been a happy Wednesday. And today is your happier Friday. So shout out to everyone that's here. If you're watching me live, please do me a favor. Make sure you comment below so I know who you are so I can give you a shout out. And please let me know where you're watching from. And if you're watching this live, put a 1. If you're watching this on replay, put a 2. Right now, we are live at around 5:51. Today, what I wanted to do is I wanted to, number one, present to you guys an opportunity that is going to get you a deposit in your bank account within the next 10 minutes, as early as 10 minutes. But I also want to talk to you about a $10,000 mistake that some people has already made. And I got a story to tell you this morning about a gentleman that called me today and he realized he made a $10,000 mistake. And I want to talk to you about that. And you guys may have people that might be doing the same thing. And I'm trying to tell you, this mistake is going to cost somebody $10,000. We don't want to have a $10,000 mistake. If I ask you right now, can you afford to lose $10,000? You'd be like, no, I can't afford to lose $10,000. Well, that's exactly what you're going to have happen. Now, no one's going to take it from what you already have. It's going to be $10,000 that's been allocated for you to grab that you'll lose. Either way, it's better to have that money in your bank account than not in your bank account. So let me see who we have here today. So definitely comment if you're watching this live. And if you're here, let me know who you are and just type in the comment. So let me just kind of get started. So literally, as you know, this opportunity has literally went viral online. Everyone is loving this because it is just absolutely amazing. It's been a blessing. People have been able to pay credit card debt. They've been able to pay car notes. They've been able to pay rent, mortgage. They've been able to pay, some credit cards. They've been able to eliminate that bill that they created on the credit card for all the Christmas shopping. So this has been right on time for many people. A lot of people who are already online influencers or affiliates have been able to share this with their crowd and get their crowd some money in their pocket so they can actually have more money to spend on things that they want or money to join something else is going to pay them in the longer term. So let me just kind of tell you the story. Now, if you're not familiar with this opportunity, again, it's a SoFi Bank opportunity, but I also want to tell you literally what happened. So before I shared this opportunity online, I had a good acquaintance of mine. He really came to my restaurant, and at his job, there's roughly about 130 some people at his job. And literally, he has influence at that job. And so I pulled him aside and said, hey, look, man, I got to show you this, bro. Like, there is a bank that is literally giving away free money. I mean, free deposits within as little as 10 minutes. And I said, I got to show you this. It's something that you can literally benefit for your family and everyone at your job can benefit. He stopped me right there. He said, no, man, that don't even sound right. That doesn't sound like anything that's, plausible. I was like, okay, no problem. Hey, good to see you. Well, blah, blah, blah. And so literally what he allowed his mind to be conditioned to do was he allowed his mind to be conditioned to not allow possibilities to happen. So a lot of times, folks, in life, don't precondition your mind to keep you away from opportunities. Like, oh, that could never happen. Right? This could never happen. That could never happen. I can't believe they'll do that. So he had preconditioned his mind. And so I got off the phone with him probably 1:00 today, 1:00, 1:30. And he called me. He was like, man, I wish I would have listened to you last week because I'm shaking my head. I was like, what do you mean? He said, I want to apologize to you because I didn't even give you a chance to listen, but I made a $10,000 mistake. And I'm like, well, what do you mean you made a $10,000 mistake? I mean, tell me what happened. He said, before we even get into it, you were about to tell me about the SoFi Bank opportunity, right? I was like, yeah, I was. And I abruptly cut you off because in my mind, I didn't believe that a bank is going to give away free money, especially a reputable bank. I just didn't believe it. But let me tell you what happened. An employee in our group actually saw your video on YouTube, and he actually signed up under you. And he literally told everybody at the job, and literally they all signed up with him. They all use his link. And the job that I'm at, that's my network. And people had signed up with an employee that found me on YouTube 5 days after I told him. And literally, he got all of them involved, got all of them links. And so he was like, man, I wish I would listen. And that is literally what happened with his situation. He allowed his limitation in his mind, he conditioned his mind to rule out things and possibilities. In life, and I had to learn to deal with myself on this. In life, you can't allow your mind, and there's my homegirl Whitney Wheeler here, because it's a real deal. And she's been killing it. Whitney, I know you've been killing it all day. So she's been making money all day. Thank you for coming on here with the testimony. But if you have someone here, definitely send them here, because in life, folks, you cannot allow or condition your mind to rule out possibilities, right? You might think, oh, this will never happen, or a bank will never do this, or taxes will never do this, or you cannot allow your mind to rule out things. You got to keep your mind open. Like, honestly, Whitney Will lost 300 pounds. She has probably had people that she could help, but their limiting beliefs in their mind, oh, I'll never be able to lose that much weight. I'll never be able to do it. But Whitney Wheeler has already done it. So sometimes people have conditioned their mind to eliminate opportunities before they even give them a chance to look at it. That happens. And one of the things we have to learn is we got to keep an open mind. And by not keeping an open mind, folks, it can cost you money. In this case, in 2023, if someone has shown you this SoFi bank and you're like, banks would never do that, banks would never do this, bank would never do that, you literally just made a $10,000 mistake. So you don't want to be like my associate who I presented this opportunity to him. He was like literally the second person I told. And he was like, no, I'm not sharing this. I don't even want to see it. And an employee from his bank, well, not from his bank, an employee from his job saw my video on YouTube and literally went and referred all the people that he was going to refer. And he was shaking his head like, man, I made that mistake. So don't be that guy. Don't be that girl who literally just rules out everything. So what I'm actually going to do is, for those of you that are new, you never heard of this SoFi bank, you wonder what it is, I'm going to run through a quick presentation and I'm going to share this with you. So if you are a person that is already in this and you have a new person that just needs to see a presentation, I am going to present this today on your behalf as well. So check this out. All right, let me see who we got. Whitney been killing it. We got my man Ryan DePaul. Ryan, I know you all over this already. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Oh, Ryan, that beard grew back nicely, bro. Look, Ryan, I'm gonna make a pact with you, bro. We can never shave our beards, bro. We can never shave our beard. It just looks like we just disappeared. So we can't shave our beards. But good to see you, man. Good to see you, boss. So I'm going to run through this presentation. I'm going to show you the SoFi banking opportunity. If someone has sent you there, it's sent you here, they probably sent you a link. Make sure after the presentation, you click on the link. And if you have any questions, feel free to type it. If you're seeing this through me and I am your first exposure to it, my link is above this video on Facebook and below this video on YouTube. So in the description on YouTube, you'll see my link. If you're on Facebook, you'll see it above. But again, that's only if I am your first exposure to this opportunity. If someone else is giving you the link, make sure you click on that person's link. There's no extra benefit between signing up with me and signing up for the person that showed you. There's nothing extra that you would really get. I do a little extra training. I'm going to have a group, but other than that, you're going to make the same money. So again, don't try to circumvent anyone that has sent you here and said, no, I'm just going to sign up with Melvin. There's no benefit in doing that unless I'm the first person you see. So I want to keep the integrity of this. So again, if someone has sent you here and maybe they couldn't make it, but they told you to, watch this or they share this video and they gave you a link, make sure that you are using their link. And I'm going to tell you why. So are we ready? Let's dive in. Can everyone hear me okay? And Kevin, what's good, bro? Good to see you, man. Glad you're on here. So we're going to dive in this thing and we're going to present this. And if you have anyone that is interested or that might have some doubt, send them to this video. They can watch it. And if you want to use a replay, you can. And I will not be mentioning any links on the video. If I'm your first exposure, you know where my link is. If I'm not, you probably already have a link from the person that sent you. So make sure you use that link, because that link has a special code for you and your family. That link unlocks $10,000 per person in your household that has a bank account that's over 18. I'm going to show you how it does it. So let's jump in really quick, and I'm not going to be too long with this. And this way we can get you guys some great opportunity here. So I am going to switch my screen over. And when I do this, you guys should be able to see this screen. So if you can hear and see me okay, just let me know. If you can hear and see me okay, just let me know. And I am going to run through this opportunity for anyone that is here for the first time. So let's get started. Let's knock this out. And again, you have this video available to share. So I'm going to make it quick. All right. I will talk about information and opportunities related to potential income. However, we cannot guarantee any specific financial results, as individual success depends on factors such as effort, skill, and market conditions. Past performance is not indicative of future results, and any testimonials or examples are not a guarantee of earnings. Participants are encouraged to exercise due diligence, seek professional advice, and comply with applicable regulations. By engaging in our offerings, you acknowledge that results may vary and are not guaranteed. Awesome. I'm doing good, Kevin. What's going on with you, boss? Good to see you. So let's jump right in, folks. Now, who is looking for right now money? Let me look at my chat and see who is looking for right now money. So again, if you're looking for right now money, put a 1 for right now money. Put a 1 for right now money. Who is looking for right now money? I'm sure a lot of people are looking for right now money. Now, how many people are tired of waiting on a payout? Like your paycheck comes like down the line, you haven't seen a paycheck, and you need a payday. You spent all your money on Christmas gifts, and you're like, man, my payday can't come in fast enough. So how many of us are tired of waiting on a payday, right? Now, we've all been there struggling to make ends meet, counting the days until the next paycheck finally arrives. All of us have been there. And what I'm going to share with you today is going to literally alleviate this. So what I'm going to do, folks, is I'm going to talk to you about something, and we're going to talk about timing, right? You need right now money. You need right now money. I'm not talking about getting paid next month. I'm not talking about getting paid next Thursday. I'm not talking about waiting for that credit wallet payment that takes a week to arrive. I'm talking about getting paid as early as 10 minutes from now. So 10 minutes from now, some of you guys are going to get a deposit in your bank account potentially. It depends on if you can follow the directions very well, but we're going to find that out in the next 10 minutes. Almost touched the button I wasn't supposed to touch. Almost ended this thing. I'm messing with y'all. All right. No more waiting for money. Okay. No more waiting. It is time for right now money. We're talking about money deposited in your bank account immediately. I'm not talking about some complicated scheme or hidden caches. This is real immediate money that you can spend the moment it hits your account. No gimmicks, no gotcha, just cold, hard cash when you need it the most. This is a zero risk opportunity. Your worst case scenario is that you get $25 as fast as 10 minutes from now without spending a dime. That's right. No risks, just rewards. Your questions that you might have. Do I have to buy anything? No. Do I have to sell anything? No. Do I need to invest anything? No. Is this legit? Come on now. I wouldn't be broadcasting this all over the world if it wasn't. So at least have some faith in your boy here, right? But anyway, for those of you who are just meeting me for the first time or someone has sent you here, yes, this is 100% legit. I wouldn't be reading a disclosure at the beginning if it wasn't. What is this? It's called Account Referral Program, ARP. Not for the old people, but this is literally the short version of it. Account Referral Program. What is the company? Well, the company is called Sofi Bank. And you're like, I ain't never heard of no Sofi Bank. Well, you might have heard of Sofi before. How many of you guys have a favorite NFL team? Who has a favorite NFL team? Many of you do. Well, your favorite NFL team, if they played against the Rams or the Chargers, then they may have been playing in this stadium right here. This is SoFi Stadium, one of the largest stadiums in NFL, costs billions of dollars to build. And you may have seen it at night, it looks beautiful at night. And your team may have played inside this stadium. So what we're talking about is something that's a very big deal. They also have a bank. Now, the bank is located on the West Coast. It's not really on the East Coast. So they do have an actual bank. And a little bit about SoFi Bank. They have over $73 billion in funded loans. They have over 6.9 million members. They have over $34 billion in debt paid off by its members. In May of 2012, SoFi introduced a student loan refinancing. They became the first company to refinance federal and private loans. And so they have been around since 2011, and we're now going into 2024, and they're going just as strong as ever. Now, if you still want to do your homework, you can actually research SoFi. They have great reviews, A+ rating. Again, they offer the highest savings amount in the country on savings account at a 4.6 APY. That's the highest of any bank. You may have wondered, hey, do they have an actual bank debit card? Yes. Do they have an online app you can download to bank with? Yes, they do. Now, they have an offer where they're going to give away free money, but this is not the first bank to do this. All banks have this offer to give you what's called a bonus deposit. Again, Bank of America had one where they offer a $300 bonus deposit. Wells Fargo had one where they offer a $300 bonus deposit. But again, in order to get this money, you have to have a ability to set up a direct deposit, right? Even Chase had this. Again, they want you to set up a direct deposit. So this is a recurring thing. The only way to get access to any bonus money from a bank that they're going to give you for opening up a new account is you have to go through and set up a direct deposit. The problem is when they require a direct deposit setup, that can take weeks to get your money. This is the only incentive that most banks offer, and there's no money for referrals. You could tell your mom to go to Wells Fargo, and she does that and goes sets up some money, and you get nothing. You can tell your friends to go to these banks, and you get nothing. That's why you don't tell your friends about banks unless you had a good experience, but you get nothing. Well, SoFi believes in the power of you. They have a program where they have allocated up to $10,000 of bonus deposits to every single customer that literally can refer a friend. So again, you have relationships, you have friends, and they want to allocate that money and give it to you. These other banks take that same money and they spend it on commercials. And you might be wondering, how can they afford to give $10,000 to people to do this? How can they afford to do that? Well, I'm going to get to that in this presentation, and you'll see, because you might think this ain't going to last too long. Well, it's been around. This program has been around for 2 years, and it's lasting even longer because they are literally growing their bank like crazy with this. So we're going to talk about that $10,000 part coming up. But anyway, this bank will reward you with a direct deposit in your bank account within minutes when you refer a friend. We're going to talk about the amount. Now, this referral program, there's no purchase required. There's no direct deposit required, and you get an immediate referral payout. Requirements. Number one, you got to have a heartbeat. You can't be dead, okay? Number two, you must be 18 years older, and then you must have a bank account, and you must be approved to open a new bank account. You can't have any bank fraud or anything like that. Also, with this program, in order to even get inside the bonus program, there's a special link that will allow you to download the SoFi app, and you'll be able to open a new checking account. So basically what's going to happen is they're going to give you a link, or someone's giving you a link. That link is for you to become a new SoFi customer. You can do this on your phone. It takes less than 4 minutes. And in 4 minutes, you'll have a new bank account. Now, why would you even want a SoFi bank account? Well, we're going to get to that, why you would even want one. Number one, they have no fees. Again, no overdraft fees, no account fees. Number two, they will pay you money just for logging in. What? Yeah, they will pay you money just for logging in. That's not all the ways they pay you, but they'll pay you money for just for logging in. No bank is doing that. They're reimagining how we bank. So again, a bank, you just log in and you earn money. That's crazy, right? So when you get the referral link, you can either download their app, which I definitely suggest because their app is amazing, or you can actually use a web browser. So this is what we're going to do. In order to become a new SoFi customer, number one, you must be approved for a bank account. And number two, you must transfer $50 into your new SoFi account using a bank debit card. Now, why would we want to use a bank debit card? Well, folks, if you don't use a bank debit card, then you will not see your referral bonus. And let me tell you what my goal is. My goal is for everyone that is watching this video. My goal is for you to get $25 within the next 10 minutes. Okay. If you're a couple, my goal is for you to get $125 in the next 10 minutes. And this can be very possible if you watch this video. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Now, if you have a bank debit card and you use it, then you can literally transfer $50 into your SoFi account and you will have $50 in that account. Now, I want to make this clear. People might be saying, man, I thought this was free. Well, what are you paying? You're moving money from your left pocket to your right pocket. This is free. You can spend the money as soon as you transfer it. So no, you're not spending any money. You're just opening up a new bank account. You probably need another one anyway with $50, and that $50 is available for you to spend immediately if you want to. Or you can transfer it back after you see what I'm going to show you. So let's say you fund your SoFi bank account and using a bank debit card, which you do want to use a bank debit card. I'm going to tell you why you want to do that, because if you don't, you will slow your entire process up. You don't want to use that. So make sure you use a bank debit card that is connected to a bank that has your name on it and your address. Don't use no Green Dot card. Don't use no Cash App card. Don't use no Walmart card. You will screw yourself up if you do that. And again, you don't want to do bank-to-bank transfer, and we're going to show you what not to do. But anyway, let's say you have successfully used a bank card. You open up your new SoFi bank account, and you transferred $50 that you can spend in your SoFi banking account, and you have immediate access to a debit card and everything. Well, the minute you do that, within as little as 10 minutes, if you deposit $50 successfully, SoFi is going to deposit $25 in your account. It's called a money welcome bonus. That is your bonus for, number one, using the special link, number two, becoming a new customer, and number three, by simply just funding your account with $50. Now, if you want to, you can move that $50 out there and you'll still have 25. If you want to, you can transfer the 50 and 25 back to your old bank account. That's up to you, but I would leave it there. Now, what did you do to get $25? You do something that you do every day. Every day you move money, right? You put money in your bank account. Does your bank pay you? No. You're going to do the same thing you've been doing every single day, but you're going to do it this time for $25. So you've been doing this for free. So by simply moving money, something that you've already done in your lifetime, they're going to pay you $25 to do it. Now, here is the kicker. This is where it gets really, really great here. This is why people love this. This is why people like Whitney Wheeler are having a great time blessing a lot of people. When you do this, you're going to get to this screen right here. And this is very important. In order for you to get instant money, I want you to look at the two options here. Now, first option is transfer, link a bank to add up to $5,000 rise in 1 to 3 business days. Do we want to do that option? No, we don't want to do that option. Why? Because it's going to take 1 to 3 business days for that to hit. The option you want to do is you want to use the transfer instantly, use a debit card. So you can transfer your $50 using a bank debit card. By doing this, you will have unlocked your referral bonus immediately, and you can now immediately earn money the same day, or really the same 30 minutes, anytime a friend does exactly what you just did. So let me show you how this works. Once you have deposited your $50 and you get your 25, your special link will be activated. And look at this. It says, get 75 when you refer a friend. When your friends use your link to open and fund a new checking and savings account, you'll get 75 per friend, and they'll get 25 each too. Hold on. So that's right. Every friend that you know, you're going to give them a free $25 by sharing your referral link. Who doesn't want free money? Is free money hurting anybody? Nope. Did they spend any money? Nope. So this is free money that they get. So here is an example. Literally, you go into your back office and you touch your phone. How many people touch their phone today? Now, I know Whitney didn't touch her phone, but Whitney, have you ever gotten paid $75 for touching your phone? Every time you touch it to send a link, have you ever got paid $75 for touching your phone? Most people don't. So when you touch your phone, you're going to be eligible to receive up to $75. So listen to this. You might have two people in mind that you say, you know what, man, I know Rita had a tough day. Rita could use extra $25 for gas. Man, I know Sophia, man, them kids wearing her out and she probably want to get her some lunch. She can use a free $25. So you send your referral link to two of your friends. Okay? You waiting for them. You told them about it. They're like, oh yeah, come on, send me the referral link. Let me check this out. You send your referral link. They deposit $50 in their new Sofi bank account that they open using your special link. They're going to get $25. They're going to be like, oh man, Whitney, you don't bless me today. Oh my God, Whitney, I was on my last $15 and I got $20. I got $50 from my husband to put in my account and I transferred it because you told me to. And girl, I got $25. Oh my gosh, I can pay my husband back half. Well, guess what? As soon as their $25 hit that you blessed them with, SoFi Bank is going to immediately or simultaneously deposit $75. So when you bless someone with $25, you're going to get $75 per person. How many people can you do like that? That's amazing. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. So again, that's why I told you, somebody done sent you a link. You need to go in on right now and sign up using that link so you can get your free $25 and then figure out in your head all your family members that you can use to literally bless them with this. Now, I'm going to share also something that's really awesome. How many people on this call have a spouse? They're married. I'm going to show you how a couple can get an instant deposit of $125 in their bank account immediately. Oh, let me repeat that. For those of you in the back, I'm going to show you how a couple, a husband and a wife, a roommate, two people can get an immediate $125 in their household immediatally. Put a 1 if you want me to show you that. Because when I show people this, I've had so many married couples get $125. That's a night out at a nice restaurant. So how many people want to have SoFi Bank pay for your dinner tonight for you and your wife? Go to Roof Chris, go whatever. So what time you going out to eat? Sam, what time you going out to eat, buddy? What time you taking your wife out to eat? Or what time you're taking your spouse out to eat? If you're going to take your spouse out to eat at 8 o'clock, it's now 6:15, 6:18 where I'm at. Guess what? By 7 o'clock, you're going to have $125 in your bank account for you and your wife. Y'all can go eat on SoFi. So here goes, I'm going to show you how this is done. Okay, let's say you're the husband and you sign up. Yeah, Melvin, I'm signing up. You go in, you open up your SoFi account and you transfer $50 in there. Again, boom, there's your 50. Now, what's going to happen is within 10 minutes, or let me say as little as 10 minutes, you're going to receive $25. So how much did you make? You made $25. What'd you do? You just move money from your left pocket to your right pocket. Nothing new. Okay. So now your wife is sitting at home or your spouse is sitting at home watching. It's like, ooh, honey, that came fast. Go on, send me your link, child. Okay. Boom. You go and send your wife the link and say, all right, baby, look, go on, open this thing up. So now the wife, she opens up a SoFi account. She puts 50 in there. And what's going to happen? Y'all, we're going to do the numbers together, right? She waiting and you looking at the phone. You got the phone side by side. Y'all got popcorn and stuff. Y'all like, okay, I'm going to watch some money just magically appear in this account. So you got popcorn. You and your wife got some popcorn and wine. Y'all looking at each other's phones. Y'all smiling because it's about to be a good night. The husband already made $25. Well, guess what? Within 10 minutes, or as early as 10 minutes, the wife is going to get $25. The husband will get $75. That happens simultaneously. And guess what? You guys just did what? You guys have a total of $125, and you did that within 10 minutes. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? Where they do that at? They do it right here. They do it right here. So folks, I want you to use your mind. How many people can you give a free $25 to? Well, if you refer 10 people, that's $750. If you refer 10 people and they all signed up at 620, you would have the $750 in your account by 640. If they all signed up using the link, if they all signed up and they got their money deposited and they did it at 620, if they all did this at 620, by 640, you're going to have $750 in your account that is immediately spendable. That's in 20 minutes. Is that right now money or is that right now money? That is some right now money. Well, if you refer 50 people, that's 3,700. If you referred 134 people, that's 10,050. Now, let me tell you this before we go even further. I need to kind of do a close up on here. So I'm going to change screens a little bit. Every person in your household that is 18 years old that has a bank account, every person has an account that is eligible to receive $10,000. SoFi will max you out at 10 grand. So because they max you out at 10 grand, that's, they can't pay you any more than that. So you can make up to 10 grand. Once you make 10 grand, then you cannot refer anymore until 12 months later. You have to wait a calendar year. So here's a smart way to do it. If you have a wife, husband, or partner or spouse, you open up an individual account and you both get that account filled up with 10 grand. Next, you work on the wife's. So for me, I sign my wife up first, okay? And then I sign up under my wife. And so again, I'm working my account and my wife's account, and I can get both of those accounts to 10 grand. That's $20,000. If you got a household of 3 people, you got a son, 18 years old, has an account. Well, you work the wife's account, you work the husband's account, you work the son's account, that's $30,000. You got a household of 50 people, of 5 people, that's 50. Your entire family, if you got 20 people in your family that got an 18 years old bank account, that's $200,000 to your family of free money. So did I paint that picture okay? You guys get it? So now let's go back to this example. So you guys kind of get the picture. It's easy, free money. It doesn't take a lot to do. And Sam said, what's the catch? There is no catch, Sam. The catch is you open up a new bank account that gave you money. It's no catch. So again, I said at the beginning, there's no gimmies, there's no gotchas. And a lot of people that might be on here can verify that this work. I know Whitney Wheeler is one of them. She's been making money like crazy all day. And I got screenshots that I'm going to show you. So let me just kind of show you something else as well. Now, SoFi also has other products you can refer. Now, you can only refer one product at a time. So again, if a person wants to do an investing, you send them your link. They put $25 investment, you get 75. If a person opens up a student loan refinancing, they'll give you $1,000 in your account for that. As soon as that refinancing is approved, you get $1,000. Also, personal loans. Again, they give 300 for personal loan. They're going to get 300, and you're going to get 300. Private student loans, you can earn up to $500 on that. A credit card. Someone opens a credit card, you send them a link, you get $100 for a credit card referral. And again, you have the SoFi checking and savings. So I just talked about that. The checking and savings is the fastest way to get money. That comes immediately. Everything else requires an approval time, but still, it's still worth it. But again, the checking and savings will get you paid immediately. Now, also, if you have a SoFi account and you have a job and you add your direct deposit there, not only can you earn the 25, not only can you earn the 75 per referral, you also get $300 additional dollars for doing a direct deposit in your SoFi bank. And again, there's no account fees, there's no overdraft fees, and they pay you every day for logging in. You guys will see that. There are points, and you can get paid just for logging in your bank account. It's crazy, right? Now, these are some of the referrals that people have gotten, right? So some people that have started this, you can see the money comes instantly. Also, there's my buddy Kawan. You guys know Kawan Mayo, my good buddy. He did $1,000 in his first day. He was chilling. So $1,000 a day. And this is the person that referred me. He did over $10,000 already. He's maxed this thing out. So as you see, he's going through, you see December 29th, because he showed me this. I was like, oh my gosh, this dude is killing it. So you'll see the $100 in there because number one, they used to offer $100. Then they did it to 75. So still, he was able to get those $100 payments for people who might have done the bank transfer and it might have took some time. So you see that was able to happen. That's real. Also, a good friend of mine, Javon, he's not on here, but Javon says, thanks for the info, my brother. The live last night got me hyped, so I got right to it. It's only the beginning. I have a few more people who should be opening an account. So as you see, he made a $50 deposit. He got his 25, and he signed up one person. That's $150 already. Now, Folks, this money is real. And again, create your free account today, use that link, and how many referrals can you get? Once you put this out there, it's like sometimes I feel like I'm just getting $75 every hour just for walking around. So folks, this is a very easy thing to do. And what I want to do now is if you have been given a link at this time, you want to use that link to sign up for this and get started. There's no catches, there's no gimmies, there's no gotcha. There's only the mistake. Again, there's only the mistake. What exists is a mistake. What's the mistake? The mistake is not taking advantage of this opportunity, and that's a $10,000 mistake. So how many people are going to make that $10,000 mistake and feel bad about this because they missed this? I wouldn't. And folks, this program has been around for a long time. And again, the way this thing is blowing up, I don't know how long they're going to continue it. Hopefully it's going to be continuing, for as long as possible. But my thing is get in, refer as many people as possible while they make this active. But it's been around for 2 years. So again, no gimmies, no gotchas, no monthly fees, no loans, no grants or anything. This is easy free money that's been allocated already for new account holders. And all you got to do is click on the link to get it. So if someone sent you a link, go to them right now, get their link. If I am your first exposure, if you're watching on Facebook, there is a link above and I've created a funnel. And if you guys are in Now Site, I have a funnel that's going to be available for you today that's going to give you $75 payments on autopilot. I literally had one person use the funnel and literally they ended up with about $3,700, something like that, just by using the funnel. So I have an automation going on. So you got that. So again, use my link above if I showed you this. And if you're on YouTube, use my link below. If someone has sent you a link, do not click on my link. Use the link that that person has given you and get your free $25. If you're a couple, you should be getting a free $125. So today, this video just paid for somebody's couple's dinner tonight. Because if you did this now at 6:27, if you guys do this right now by 6:45, you're gonna have $125 and you'll be able to spend it. And when I say the money is immediately available, folks, I'm gonna show you my Sofi account. Let me log in this bad boy. Let me show you my Sofi account, bro, or everyone. Literally, I'm going to go in here. This is my balance. You guys see this. So literally, when you go to more, you have a virtual debit card that you can spend. You can even put it into the Google Wallet. So again, you have a debit card, so you can spend this money immediately when it comes in. If you just got your 25, you can spend it on gas immediately. So again, add this to your Google Pay, Apple Pay, and you can start spending the money immediately. This is what I call right now money. So folks, thank you so much for checking this out. I want to answer any questions that we may have looming, and you can rock and roll. So Miss Curtis, make sure you go and sign up with Whitney. Yes, ma'am. Rock and roll. And anyone that has been sent here by someone else, get back to the person. If no one sent you here, then again, I have my referral link for people that I have sent here or people that I've contacted or whatever. I'm on a Zoom as well. So Sam, let's go. Bro, you're going to love this. It's free. Now let's go. All right, let's rock and roll. People in Utah got it made in the shade. Yes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And I said there's no catch. Oh, there's no level, Sam. This is not multi. They can't do multi-level marketing. It is a one-level referral, so they cannot do that. They're bank. So it's just a one-level referral. You don't get any levels. It is a real bank, so they cannot do anything past one level that would classify them. That would mess up all of the things they've done. So they can only do a level 1 referral, which is great. I'm okay with that, right? So get as many $75 payments as you can. So you will only make $75 from one referral. Doesn't matter how many people refer, they're not going to pay you any more. So get the $75, tell as many people as possible. I did the math. Literally, if you referred 134 people, that is your 10 grand right there. So 134 people, if you did it today, you get 10 grand a day. If you did it in a month, you get 10 grand in a month. If you did it in a year, 10 grand a year. So again, 134 people, that's money coming every day. You can spread it out. Again, that's what it takes to max this out. So each account, you can refer 134 people to it. Each account will pay a max of $10,000 in referral bonuses. So with that said, folks, we don't have any questions. Thank you guys for watching. Get to referring. I know some of you got dinner plans tonight, but before you spend your money on dinner, click the link above or below And if a person sent you a click their link, before you take your wife out to dinner, go ahead and set up your free Sofi account and get your $25. Okay. Share it with your wife, let her get her $25 and you get your 75. Now you guys can go out to dinner on me. $125 for dinner. How that sound on a Friday? Go ahead. And then while you're out at dinner, tell the waitress, hey, look, we didn't pay for this dinner. This bank did, and this bank will pay for your dinner. And then just start telling people here, because your referral link is active immediately. Once you're at 25 hits, your referral link is active. So you guys seen the presentation? I will be doing this presentation every day. And I'm not doing this presentation for me. I'm doing this presentation for people because my goal is to help every person who has an account make up to $10,000 or make as much money as possible. So again, 3 goals I got this year. Goal number 1, everyone in this video should at least have $25 minimum. Goal number 2, every couple should get $125. Goal number 3 is to help you guys make 10 grand. So I will be doing this presentation for anyone that's skeptical. If they have questions, I will answer them and send them back to you. They should be all signed up. So folks, thank you so much. Enjoy your evening. God bless you. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.